Sai Ram. Welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Gurukulam. Today we are going to continue with our topic, that is building blocks of life, cell and tissue. This is part 3. First we will see the home assignments answer, then we will proceed to the section. The first question asked was, explain the structure of eukaryotic cell. The cell within the body of a multicellular organism differ in shape, size and function. A typical eukaryotic cell have 3 parts. They are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. The next question asked was, elaborate the subcellular parts common in both plant and animal cell. The plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus are the common parts which is present in both plant and animal cell. We will see the third question, draw and label plant cell. This is only drawing they have asked. So, you have to just draw a very neat sketch and also you have to label the part clearly. So, here you can able to see a properly drawn plant cell. You can able to see the most predominant structure in plant cell is the cell wall and also very prominent vacuole which is present in the center. So, the cell wall and the vacuole has to be very clearly you have to draw. Then a nucleus, since it is a eukaryotic cell, you can able to see a nucleus which is having a nucleolus which is present and a nuclear membrane. Then we can able to see chloroplast. Since it is a plant cell, we have to draw a chloroplast, mitochondria and other cell organelles. Okay, at least you have to label 8 or 10 different parts in the plant cell. Then only it will be a complete diagram. And when you are using it, use pencil, a sharp pencil, and also very neatly you have to draw. Any correction or anything has to be done. Use a very clean eraser to remove the whatever unwanted drawing. Then we will see today's learning objective. Cell organelles found in cytoplasm, the non-living part of a cell, the parts found only in plant cell, and the cell organelle are the parts found only in animal cell. These are the things today we are going to learn. We will proceed with cell organelle found in the cytoplasm first. The first organelle we are going to study is endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum diagram you have to draw with so many pouches like structures which is present, okay, and it is present both plant and animal cell. We will see the key features first. They are irregular network and it is having a double membranous structure which is present in the cytoplasm. Sometimes we can able to see the ribosomes which is attached to that. We will see what is ribosome in the next slide, but ribosomes usually found attached to that of the endoplasmic reticulum. For that only you could able to see here some kind of dots which is present on the surface. Sometimes it will present smooth also, sometimes it will have the ribosome attached. Based on that, endoplasmic reticulum is divided into rough endoplasmic reticulum which is having the ribosomes which is attached and a smooth endoplasmic reticulum where there is no ribosome attached onto the surface. So, this is how an endoplasmic reticulum is present. Then what is its function, what is its major role if it is present inside the cell? It gives rigidity to the cell. It is a double membranous structure, right? If it is more present, the cell will get some kind of strength that we can able to get when the cells are having more number of endoplasmic reticulum. Simply it is known as ER. And its most important function is it helps in the synthesis and the transport of various proteins and fat within the cell or outside the cell, within the cell to the outside. So, that is its major function. It involves in the packaging and also synthesis of protein and fat molecule. We can able to see that in this lumen, the center part of the endoplasmic reticulum, the protein whatever is synthesized or the lipid molecule, fat molecule which is synthesized will be secreted out. So, this place where the assembly and packaging everything will be taking place. But we will see what are the other organelles present, how it is involving in the cell's function. The next important organ is ribosome. These ribosomes are found attached to that of the endoplasmic reticulum, as you have studied in the previous slide, but ribosomes can also present freely in the cytoplasm as well. Okay, instead of attaching, it will be present in both endoplasmic reticulum and also freely present in the cytoplasm. Its key feature are, this is like a tiny granule, small granules, small grains, and these are scattered freely in the cytoplasm or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. The major function is, it is the site of protein synthesis. Now you will know why the ribosomes are attached to endoplasmic reticulum, right? So what it will do, it will synthesize the protein, and whatever protein it is synthesizing, that it will secrete inside the lumen of endoplasmic reticulum. So this is the one which is doing protein synthesis. Ribosomes are involving in protein synthesis. From our body, we have to synthesize certain protein that is synthesized by this ribosome. We know about the various proteins we are synthesizing, right? You may know about some insulin like hormones, that is also protein, and also saliva is having amylase, many enzymes, right? All are protein. So these proteins are synthesized in the endoplasmic reticulum with the help of the ribosome. The next organelle is mitochondria. Mitochondria, you can able to see like it is a double membranous structure. The outer membrane is very smooth and continuous, whereas in the inner membrane you can able to see it is having some kind of inclusion which is present. Can you able to see that? So this is the inner side which is known as matrix, and it is having two membranous structure, double membranous structure. Now we will see the key points of mitochondria. They are minute, sausage shaped or rod shaped granular body scattered in the cytoplasm. They won't present in one place, they will be present throughout the cytoplasm everywhere, okay. And this is all small spindle shape, sausage shaped or a rod shaped organelle. The major function is, it is doing cellular respiration. We are breathing in oxygen, that you know, right? That oxygen is utilized in the mitochondria. So it is doing cellular respiration. Next is, it is a powerhouse of the cell. What is a powerhouse will do? You can see powerhouse present in your street and also in your village, outside the city and all, right? These powerhouses, it will generate so much of energy, right? Here also, these are the structures which is present inside the cell that involves in the synthesis of energy. Hence, it is known as powerhouse of the cell. Okay, this is one of the important question they will ask. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? Okay, then you have to mention that it is mitochondria. Okay, so what it is doing, it is releasing the energy, and sometimes it will store the energy when we are doing respiration. So this is the organelle where the energy is produced and also the energy is getting stored. Next organelle is Golgi complex or Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. All are same. Okay, now we will see what a Golgi apparatus is and how it looks like. You can able to see it is also a membranous structure. You can relate that with that of the endoplasmic reticulum little bit, right? So you can able to see the similarity in the structure. So it is in continuation with the endoplasmic reticulum, it will be present. So we will see the key feature. These are stack of flattened sacs or small vesicles generally located near the nucleus, and they are similar structure which is present in plant, that is known as dictyosomes. Okay, these are the structures which will be present near endoplasmic reticulum and nucleus, you can able to see that the globule like structure, the round like structure which is coming out, right, these are nothing but the vessels, and we can able to see it is stacked one above the other, right. So, it will be having both the small vesicles which is coming and joining, and also it is leaving from that of the Golgi complex. So, the proteins or the fat, whatever it is synthesized, it has to go out of the cell, right. That is its major function. We will see the function. It helps in secretion and storage of substances such as enzymes and hormone. Enzymes are nothing but proteins, hormones mostly it is, we can able to see it is a fat molecule. So, these are synthesized inside the cell, has to go out and do its function outside, right. The pituitary is producing certain hormone which has to go to the different part of the body, right. So, it's where it has to go and act, it has to migrate. So, those things we can able to see that it is secreted out from the cell with the help of Golgi apparatus. The next organelle is lysosome. The lysosomes are also scattered in the cytoplasm, the cell, and the key feature is lysosome is like a very small vesicle. We have seen so many organelles, right. Here it is very small vessel like structure or a sac like structure. It is having so much of digestive enzymes which is present. It will destroy and digest the worn out tissue, that is damaged tissue. If we are falling down, we will have some kind of wounds which is forming, right. Some of the tissues are getting damaged. So, those things has to be removed from the body, the damaged part has to be removed from the body. For that, these lysosomes are having certain digestive enzyme which is present inside that will be getting released when the cell has to be removed. That is why it is having that digestive enzyme present. The major function is it rapidly destroy and digest the damaged tissue, and also the cells are part of the tissue, everything it will destroy. Hence, they are known as suicide bags. Suicide bags means when the content are released, the cell will die. Because of that, it is known as suicide bags. The whichever cell is having, that cell itself will die. Hence, it is used that term. They clean up the cell debris, unwanted old tissues, damaged tissues, all those things has to get removed, right. So, for that we are having lysosome which is present in the cell. All the cells will have this particular organelle. Now, we will see what are all the non-living part which is present in the cell. The first one is vacuole. When you are studying vacuole, immediately you have to remember a plant cell which is having the biggest vacuole, right. So, we will see how the vacuole is present. Vacuole is like a small circular vessel, we are putting it inside the plant cell mostly, right. You can able to see the double walls, the cell wall and the cell membrane structure. So, here in this picture they are depicting a plant cell. We will see the key features. They are fluid filled membrane. What is fluid filled? What is the fluid? We can able to see in a plant cell, it is nothing but water, right. Mostly it is water. So, it will store water for later use when the plant is needed. So, it is a fluid filled membrane, bound spaces, and they are large sized vacuole present in plant, and smaller ones are very few ones are present in the animal cells. Mostly in plant cell we can able to see the vacuole present and it is little bigger in shape, right. So, these are important organelle which is non-living part of a cell. Then next, what is its function? It helps in storage of water and other substances, whatever it needs, the minerals, everything it will get stored along with water in the vacuole. The next non-living part is granules. The key feature is they are very small particles and they are like a crystals or droplet like shape, it will be present. when you are cutting open a potato, you can able to see some small granule like substances which is getting attached to your skin, right, in the fingers and all. So these are nothing but a starch granule which is present, right. These are some of the granules which is present. Its function is, it may contain starch, fat, etc., different kind of proteins, other substances, and it serves as food for the cell. When the cell need some food, then the cell will utilize it. Okay, the potato is storing so much of starch, it is storing because it need to use it later when it wanted to grow into another plant, right. It is like a seed for that. So for the growing tender plant, it need to store the starch inside it, but we are making use of it and we are harvesting and we are eating it. Okay, so because of the presence of so much of food material which is present, these are tiny granules which is scattered in the cytoplasm. These are non-living part of the cell. Next we will see the parts only found in plant cell. The first one is cell wall, a prominent cell wall which present all around the plant cell, right. It gives some rigidity to the cell and also it is like square shaped, right. We usually when we are drawing a plant cell, we will draw like a square or a rectangular shape, right. That proper shape is given by the cell wall. It is outer side of the plant cell, it is present and it is very rigid. Rigid means very strong, okay, and it is protective because the strength, it will protect the plant cell. Plants are present in open environment, right. Sun is coming and so many other disturbances, temperature and rain, everything will affect, right. The wind, everything will affect the plant. So the plant needs some strength, right. For that, it is having a protective cell wall present in the cell. It is supportive in nature, supporting the cell structures, and it is semi-transparent. It is not fully transparent, it is little opaque like structure only, okay. We can able to see around a plant cell. It is covering, this covering is mostly made up of cellulose. A new term you are learning, cellulose. Cellulose is a complex carbohydrate, a big long starch we have studied, right. Similar to that, it is a very complex carbohydrate which is known as cellulose. These are known as polysaccharides. Okay, polysaccharide means many repeated unit of glucose will be present, okay, in starch, and similar to that, cellulose is also one of the polysaccharide which is present only in the plant cells and one in the outermost cell wall. Now we will see the function of the cell wall. It provides definite shape to the cell and also because of that it gives some rigidity, strength to the cell. It protects the plasma membrane and the internal structures of the cell. So it has to do certain function. It is in protection and also giving shape and also rigidity to the cell. So remember the term rigidity, okay, that is also maybe new. So you have to remember the spelling and remember that, okay. Then we are having the next organelle that is known as plastid. First we will see the structure. It is also a double membranous structure. You can able to see it is having an internal part and an outer surface. Outer surface is known as outer membrane and it is having an inner membrane. So you can able to see two membranes are present, and in the center we can able to see a stack of grana which is present. These are the places where the plant cell will trap the light energy. It has to do photosynthesis, right. Plants will synthesize its own food. All those things are done in the stack of grana. The stack of grana is attached to that of each other by thylakoid membrane. Okay, I will repeat again, stack of grana and then we are having a thylakoid membrane. Now the key feature is the plastids are having three different types of plastid we can able to see: chloroplast, chromoplast, leucoplast. Now we will see what is that. Chloro means green color. in the ancient language. So, chloroplast means it is green in color. It is the major organelle which is involving in photosynthesis because it is having photosynthetic pigments such as chlorophyll and carotenoids. Chlorophyll is green color and carotenoid mostly it is yellow color. These pigments are present in chloroplast. The next is chromoplast, which is yellow, orange color or red color pigment. Maybe you can able to see it in some of the plants, right? These kind of colors. The next one is leucoplast. Leuco means colorless. So, they are a colorless cells, colorless cell organelles. These are known as leucoplast, which may also present in the plant. We will see the function. The chloroplast help in photosynthesis, that is its major role. What a photosynthesis will do? It has to trap the light energy and it has to convert the light energy into chemical energy. That is its major function. So, the cell will get energized, the plant will get energized. That food only we all are depending on, right? So, chloroplast help in photosynthesis. What is the next one? Chromoplast we have seen, which will give color to flowers and fruits. You have seen carrot is orange in color, yellow pumpkin and so many other fruits are all different colors, right? All those things are because of the colorful chromoplast which is present, a beautiful flower with various colors and all because of the presence of chromoplast. Leucoplast help in storage of food. That is the function of plastid. Now, we will see the organelles present only in the animal cell. The first organelle is known as centrosome. First, we will see the structure. The centrosomes, mostly it is present adjacent to that of the nucleus, and the centrosome will be like a small circle where you can able to see two tiny granules which is present inside the centrosome. We will see the key feature. Small cell body which is lying above the nucleus in the animal cells are known as centrosome. They consist of two small granules called as centrioles. These two are known as centrioles which is present inside the centrosome. The major function is it participate in cell division. When the cell has to divide and it has to produce two cells, then these organelles are coming into function. What it is doing during cell division? It is helping in spindle formation. It has to divide the genetic material among the two daughter cells, right? For that it is present and it will produce a spindle fiber formation during cell division. Now, we are coming to the end and we are having some home assignment for you. The first question is list out cell organelles found in cytoplasm. So, you have to list out all the different kind of cell organelle, you know about it. So, that is what it is asked. They are not writing in plant cell or animal cell. So, you are expected to write the various cell organelle which you know or you have studied so far. Second question is write a short note on centrosome. Centrosome structures, and you have to write the key features and also function. A short note means it composed of both the things. Third is mention the function of plastid. Fourth, write the key points about endoplasmic reticulum. These two questions are most straightforward, right? So, you can able to easily answer. So, with that we came to the end of this session. If you have any doubt, you please watch the video again. You can also read your textbook for further information and any extra sources. Thank you so much for your attention. Om Shri Sai Ram.